Okay guys, you know what? Why don't we create a UI also for our player, right? Okay, so we are not gonna add a health bar on top of our player, but we will have a general, like a hot kind of thing on top, all right? So how can we do that? Of course, it's very easy. Let's go to our game object, UI, and create a canvas, okay? As you see, as soon as we create a canvas, it creates an event system for us. And I'm gonna say this to scale with screen size first. And I will set this is a resolution actually for like iPhone 5 and iPhone 6, I think, something like that. So I will create this. Okay, so it's also compatible with iPhones, but if you want just for the PC, you can go for 16 by 9, and you can here write 1980 or and the 1080 or something like that, like the HD resolution. All right. Oh, sorry for talking so too fast. Okay, now in our canvas, we want to do the same thing that we did with our zombie canvas thing. Remember this one? Get FSM float and set scale. We will do this exactly the same with our player. All right, so what we need is, okay, we had our canvas. Okay, by the way, in Unity, okay, if I go to my player like this, I pressed F key to zoom in. If I go out, you see this is like the whole big UI. This is how the UI is set in the Unity. Okay, and let me save. So I have these like this hot thing. Like I created this in Photoshop. You can do whatever you like. Of course, this needs to be your character. Don't please copy and paste everything. All right. So first, let me create what? Okay, an image. All right, a UI and image. Okay. So this is right in the center. I want it on the top center, okay? And I want to click sprites, and I'm going to go down and select this, okay? You see, you can actually, if you want, you can scale this up. It's all up to you from here. You don't need to go in the Z direction. So let me call this player hut, all right? And I also want to add another image, okay, which is the player health. I mean, like I said, please don't forget to change this by 2D and UI, okay? Make sure you change this by 2D and UI and click apply here. And so where is this? This is gonna be the health bar, all right? And this time I'm gonna select the player health, okay? I'm gonna, of course, take it up like this. I'm gonna bring it on top. It always works weird. I don't know why. I'm gonna make this like 2 or make this 3. 0.2 is okay. I'm going to, like, you see now I can like work here, like this is my screen. I'm gonna bring it down like this, and I'm gonna bring the player hut on the left, just where this energy bar get in. It's finishing, okay. All right, so this should be fine. Now another thing we need to do, we need to create an empty object. Let's call this a scale bar, all right? And again, let's like click Alt and Shift key, bring it up like this, okay? And so let me like deactivate to see it better. I click this just to hide it, okay? And scale bar, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna take it all the way to the left side of my player health. Okay, like this, something. Should be okay. I'm gonna put the health bar under it. Okay, so when we scale this, all right, so it should go all the way to the left. Okay, I'm gonna reactivate this. Okay, now this is all set up, and I'm gonna click canvas, scale merge with hard. You can change this. I think you need to either select this expand or the shrink if you wanna like match this with the iPad resolution. I mean, we will check this out later on. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this for now. And so, and now what we will have is we will have an FSM called health bar. Okay, so I will come up here actually, and I will like select both and copy these. Okay, I'm just gonna see, and this is gonna be the same event. We don't have to like go and do everything from the beginning. You know, you just have to be speedy sometimes. So we will come up here. I will come up here. Okay, So the get FSM float is going to be, of course, our player. Okay. And the player health, the name is interesting, the player health. And I just realized my variable name is the player health, written the same. I mean, this can be different in yours, so be careful. So I will come here, I will copy and paste, and I will save this in a new variable called player health value. Okay, I save this. Now I'm going to set the scale of not this red bar because this is that one, it's the old one. I want to bring it right up here, and I want to store, I'm going to affect, not to store, player health value. So this is now every frame. Okay. And one more thing, I was just testing before I did this float value to 1. Okay, if you make it like 10, this will all stretch out all the way. And make the subtract maybe 0.2 for now. So our player, like, we don't wait too long. Okay. And another thing is, let's scale bar, let's do this. Okay, because it might go still to the left because our zombie will be like how can I say, touching our player. So what's going on? Okay, game over, and we're gonna say destroy object. Okay, because the fault is going to be 0, and we'll come up here and we will destroy the scale bar. Okay, that's okay, that should be fine. All right. So now let's check and see what's going on with our player and our health bar thing. So boom. Okay, let me shoot this guy with. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is stuck. I don't know. Okay, I think because my computer got slow a little bit while I'm teaching you. Okay, let's hit again. And let's hit again. Come on. Okay. My computer just heated up, guys. Sorry for that. And it went down all the way, and she is like, one more hit, and she is now going down. That's cool, guys. So we set up a bar, and he's like all around here. Okay. Anyway, for now it's like this. Sorry for that. I think it's just like a glitch. The zombie just bumped back. Okay. So so this is nice. This is working. The health bar thing. All right. So like, this is cool. Now you can like set up other things. You know how to set up the HUD thing. Okay. So see you in the next class right now. And that's right now. All right. See you in the next class. Bye. All right, guys, we are almost done. Now let's create a game over sequence for this game, okay? Because right now our player is like falling down and nothing happens, just sending an event, and our zombie starts to munch the player. What happens? Okay, so I have created some more UI elements for you here. So let's first change them to like to this sprite, so we can use them. So you see I have main menu, start game, restart game, and the game over. Also I have a zombie logo and the game over thing. Sprite 2D, let's say apply. Okay, so I will first create an UI for this, and I will make this black. All right, and I will make this like 10 or maybe 15, so it will like cover all my screen. All right, so I'm going to make this 10. Okay, and the material, I'm sorry, if I click this, you can play with this transparency. Okay, so I'm going to make this a little bit like visible, so we still see like what's going on in the back a little bit. All right, so that's cool. And so let me call this black. All right, let me create another UI, and let me make this image. Okay, and this one I'm going to select the not the zombie, sorry, that's for title, the game over logo. Okay, so I don't understand why this is so weird. Let's make this like 5 to 3. Okay, let's make this 6 by 2. Okay, now this is like in the middle. I can bring it up a little bit. Okay, so this is like here, game over, you know. And so maybe make this 8 by 3 or 2.5. Sorry guys, 2.5. Okay, and another UI. Okay, let's call this game over. Let's call this restart game, and let me select the restart game here. So I'm gonna go 5 or maybe 3. That's okay. That's I think good. 3Y1. Okay. So I'm gonna say restart game. So this is okay. Let me see what happens if I say 1.2. 2. No, 1 is cool. 1 is cool. Okay. And another one. UI image. This one I will go restart. Go. No. Main menu. Yeah, that's the one. So I'm gonna make this 3. Okay. I'm gonna bring it down like this. All right. I will let me name this main menu. And what's this? Restart game. I will bring with game over a little bit up like this. Okay. I think they're too big. You know, I'm gonna make them like 2 by 0.5 maybe, or 2.5 by 1. Let me see. Okay, let's 0.8. 0.8 should be okay. Oh my god. Alright, so that's okay guys. Okay. So what I want is I want this black game over. Okay. Black game over, restart game and all to be like deactivated, of course, when the game starts. Okay. And as you might imagine, when we go to our Playmaker and when we send the event here, broadcast all, we will activate game object, and you know, destroy wait, we can like wait a little bit here also, so we can see the zombies are starting to munch here, you know, maybe 1 second. Okay, and I'm gonna here activate game object, specify, then I will like select this one, I will command V, then select game over. Okay, and command V, restart game, and command V, and main menu. Okay. Okay, so this is like this. So I will deactivate all these when the game is over. Okay, I just want to do something else. Actually, I don't want to wait. Okay, let's wait 1 second. Okay, let's see how it's gonna go. Also, I want to go to my float value 1. I want to go by 0.3 or 0.4. So we just, just see the effect much quicker. Let's go. So let's see if this is gonna work, guys. All right. And so he hits me. Come on, hit me. And boom. Okay, almost half is gone. Boom. Okay, no, he missed me. And boom. And one more. And boom. And now he is like, yeah, restart game over. Okay. Okay. Now when we click, it should affect the things. All right. So when we say restart, the game will restart. Okay. So in our canvas, okay, let's make a new create an empty. Let's call this game events. Okay, because you can control anything with any object, by the way. You don't have, it doesn't have to be on the thing. Okay, game events. So now this time we will go on pointer down. Do we have this UI on pointer down? That's cool. Before we didn't have this. Okay, so on pointer down or click, let's go on pointer down. It can be either. Let's say on specify game object. Let's go to here. So we want the restart game. Okay, we want a finished thing here, and we want to restart level. Okay, all right. Self on pointer down event finished. Okay, so let's see if this is gonna work. So he comes at me, and boom, come on, hit me, and boom, and boom. Okay, here we go. And if I click restart, now the game is starts. That's cool, guys. Okay, and with the other button we can make it the game go back to main menu. All right, which we will see in the next class. Then I think we're almost over. All right, so just patience, and it's gonna be great. All right, see you in the next class. Bye. Okay, guys, one glitch in here. Now what I found is like when the game is over, we can still like control our player when the game over is around. So we don't want that. What we want is we want to use a thing called enable FSM. So I will like bring it up here, and I will say use owner, and I will select first of all the character movement. We don't want our character to move. We want to copy and paste this. Then I want to copy the jumping. So we don't want our character to jump. And now I'm like copying the name of the FSMs that I've used all during the game. Here, okay. Also, we want to like tick this, so we disable the FSMs, okay. Now, what else we have? Of course, we have our bullet animation, you know, when the thing is triggered. So we want to come here, we want to change the FSM of the bullet. Sorry, not this one. We want to change the, now this time we specify game object because this is another object. And of course this is the FSM. Let's go this one. This is called FSM. I didn't change it, I don't know why. And one more, which is, okay, you can like select straight the gun. Remember we had the running shooting animation, the rifle. So I will select my player. And was this bullet? Yes, this is bullet. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to drag and drop this rifle. And the FSM, I think should be, yes, still it's called FSM. You know, lazy me. I didn't change anything. Okay, so, but what I found is like these, we need to copy to each state here, because I don't know, otherwise it's like still activates the game object, I mean our player. So when I hit the play, hopefully things will turn and work. So still I have like one hit, so don't be surprised, and she is gone on the floor. Now I can't control her, I can't shoot, I can't do anything, and game over. You see, I'm playing. All I have to do is restart the game. Now I can restart the game. All right, so this is done. So let's change the hit value to, let's say, 0.5, so you know, for the next lesson or two, whatever. Okay, so in the next lesson we will create a like a main menu UI, and we will like direct our player to the game area when we start the game. So we will like create like new scenes. All right, I will show you how you can go between the scenes by using like two scenes for now. Okay, so you see now like we actually didn't have to create a new scene for the game over sequence, but we just did everything inside here. All right, So we just activated UI elements, and so it looked like a game over scene. I mean, alternatively, you could all black out, so it looks like a new scene. It's all up to you. Okay. Hope you enjoyed this part, and see you in the next class. Those are my fingers, right? Okay, bye for now. Hello guys, so welcome back. Now we have our game over sequence. You know what, let's create a main menu for our character, alright? So what I want to do, first of all, I want to drag and drop this player and make a prefab out of this, okay? Alright? And how can I say? So let's duplicate this, okay? So let's copy this, okay? So we have like another prefab here. So I just want to make sure this is not the same with the game, because this is like the instance of this. Okay, when you drag and drop a prefab here, if you change something here, it's change all in here, okay? So make sure we can still like continue our character, all right? I mean, control our character, but we don't want to this player one, we don't want to be able to control this, okay? So I will just like, how can I say, deactivate, okay? So let's call this scene, and let's resave this scene, and let's call this, say scene as, let's go to our scenes, let's call this stage 1, okay? Or you can name it like game. And now let's create a new scene, so totally new scene, okay? Now we have here. And what I want is I will drag and drop my player one here. Okay, so let's wait for it. Let's set up the camera. Okay. And so let's bring it here. Actually, let's make this like, how can I say, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Let's bring the camera to her. Okay. All right. And I want to also, where is this? Okay, the rigid body, all right? I want to take it out, otherwise she will like drop down, okay? You know what, let's bring the camera a little back, and let's turn our player 180 degrees, okay? And also, let's delete these lights inside her. Yes, break the prefab, okay? And let's save this scene as, let's save the scene as title. Okay, so we have title and we have stage 1, all right? And like, if you want to like go in between the levels, you will come here in the build settings. You will say, like, come to here, scenes, and you will drag and drop this stage 1. And you will drag and drop this title here, okay? I will delete this, and you have to bring this up, okay? So this is the main scene that will start when the game starts, okay? So if you put it up here, the game will start with stage 1. If you put it down here, the game will start with title 1, so you can like go like in order, okay? This is how it works in Unity. Before you're building this game, you make sure you have the right scenes set up. Like if you are working in a sample scene, and if you are working with the world one, okay? But if still the sample scene is here, it will build this scene here, not the scene you are working on, okay? But, I mean, okay, let me show you. Okay, let's say I am working in title 1, all right? But I have this left here, okay? And if I say build, it will not build the scene I am working on, it will build this scene, okay? Very simple. So let me bring this back again here. And let me bring the title up here. Okay, so let's see if I press play, what happens. Okay, she is now standing. All right, I will turn off the maximize play. So what else can we do? Let's go to our player. All right, so I will again like create a UI. Okay, so I will create a UI, I will create a canvas, okay? I will say scale with screen size, again I will make it 1334 and 750. Okay, so I will like how can I say, let's create an image. Okay, where is this? Where is my image? UI and image. Okay, and here I will use one of my start game, and I will make this like 5 to 2. Okay, maybe 4 to 1.5, something like that. Okay, and I will keep it like in center for now. I mean, like this part center. I will bring it down here. Okay, and actually I want my camera to be like more back, maybe more like this. So -3 maybe. Okay, this is like much better. And the start game I didn't like. I will make this like 3 and 1. Okay, so she's like standing on top of the thing. All right. And what else? Let's see, what else can we do? I will create a, how can I say, game object, a plane. Okay, and I will make it like 5, 5, 5. Let's see, where is it? Let me bring it to 0, 0, 0. Okay, so it is, all right, and I will spin it this way, -90, and bring it all the way back. So I'm just making like a background, and the directional light, if I turn it off, yeah, this is much better. I don't want a directional light in my game, in my UI. All right, and I want this plane to have a material of let's create new material, and let's say BG. Okay, which means background, and I will make it like this. Okay, I will drag and drop it right here. Okay, and I will take off the metallic thing. All right, so this is just a plain simple thing. Okay, and I will create a light object. So I will create a light, and let me see, spot area, not area, light. Sorry guys. Let me create a light point spotlight. Okay, so I will bring it back, and I will maybe like this. Yeah, here we go. So I will make it like 0 this. Okay, and 0, 0, 0, and here. So where is my character, by the way? I want to find her. So my player is right up here. She's like really small, you know, so we cannot see her. So spotlight, I will bring it all the way and bring it back. You see, now she is like more visible, like this. I will make the intensity like, I mean the range like 40. Okay, and this one like 2. So okay, and let's make the range like 100. No, okay, so let's make this something like that. Okay, and let's see what happens when we make this like 10. No, nothing's happening. Maybe we need to add like a grayish kind of thing in the back. Yeah, this is much better. Okay, now we can see the how can I say this, like this kind of thing. All right, and if I bring it down, so I will arrange this. Let's see what happens if I make this specular. Yeah, this is like much better. All right, so this is like a more metallic background, and spotlights. What's this spot angle? Yeah, this is like this. All right, and intensity is 1 is better, so maybe 2, and make this 600. No, 60. Okay, and You know what? I think we can like create our like a logo just in the back of her. So let's create a sprite in here, and let's select our zombie logo. Oh my god, look at that. Okay. And 0.5, 0.5. Okay. I mean, this is like the, I think I'm ashamed of myself because just for the sake of creating a title, I'm doing this. So I'm going to put it right on top. Okay. So this is like 0. This is okay. I'm going to 0 this. Okay. So spotlight, let's see if I say hard shadows. Maybe, I don't know. Let's still calculating. So when what happens if I bring this to her? Okay, so this is like that. Okay. So I will click play. So now we have our like title. Oh my god, this is horrible, you know. And let's bring the new sprite. This is not the sprite. Where is this? Yeah, this is in the UI system. Sorry, guys. This one. Let's bring this. Okay, I can do it from here. Let's bring this like down a bit. Yeah, here we go. Down a bit. Okay. So we have our zombie logo at the back, and we have our character. All right. So flip now. I just want to check something. And what happens if I say this to static and this one to static? That's okay. That's okay for now. Okay. And zombie logo. Okay, I'll take this out. I just tested out something. All right. So we want to go to our level. Okay. Start our level when the game starts. Okay. You know what? I want to let's go CG textures. CG textures. Okay. And let's go to here. So this is a nice website. Okay. And so where is this? Let's go to brick. Okay. Let's find I don't know, modern, rounded, medieval, force. Let's find something like dirty. Let's look at I don't know. Okay, let's look at these stones kind of thing. Yeah, this is like the one I want to go. Okay, I just want to put something. Let's check out the bricks. This is not what I want. And come on. I just want to show you some basic material settings here. All right. So come on. Just something useful. You know what? I will just use like something square for now. Let's say bricks tiled. Okay. And let's just find the tiled bricks kind of thing. All right. Okay, I will just use this one. It says seamless. Okay. Sorry for I'm waiting, you guys. Okay, so what is this? 4K. I think it's my internet connection is a little bit slow. Okay. Come on. Yeah, here we go. And come on. Yeah. So I want to download this 520. So this is important, these two, because this is called, let me download this first. Yeah, I'm going to log in. Yeah, Yeah, that's my mail, guys. And let me download this. And let me download this. Okay, this is called a normal map. Okay, and what normal map is, it creates like a bump on the walls. Okay, so I'm going to say show in Finder, and I'm going to copy this. All right, I will put it under my Unity projects, my assets, and my textures. Okay, okay. So here, now it's importing the textures. Here under my material, I will make it first of all white. Okay, then I will go to my texture. So this is where you should put your, how can I say, your texture. Okay, now this is like, oh my god, this is like too big. Okay, so we need to set the tile of this like 10 by 10 maybe. All right, and so something like this. Make this like more darkish when you say metallic, and bring this down. Okay, and this is like the normal map, which means like I told you, it's going to create like a bump material. Okay, so this should be creating some bumps, you see. Okay, maybe I need to make, okay, the thing is the tiling with this is off. Okay, now they are like bumped. Okay, so if I make this like 0, you see they are all synced down. Now they are all up, so it is more like a, it has more like a depth kind of thing. Let's say fix now. Okay, and let's make the spotlight like bigger. Okay, something like this, so it creates like a kind of vignette for us. And let's make this, or maybe 60. And you know what, make the color of the light a little bit like yellowish, so it is more like a natural color. Don't make it like white, so it is, our game looks warmer. Okay, so when I click the, so it has the hard shadow. Let me see what happens if I bring this plane back. All right, okay, so this is fine, this is fine. Draw mode simple, tiled, okay. And so this should be fine. Okay, so if I press play, so this is like she's standing and our zombie logo is at the top. 0.4, 0.4, yeah, make it big, you know, make it like as cheesy as possible. All right. And let me check this plane again. I'm in the material. So if I make this like this, yeah, this is much better. All right, so this is like this. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna save this. Now how to make like we can jump from this to the next one. Okay, so basically we will, on our canvas, we will create an FSM. Okay, and we will say pointer down, UI on pointer down event. What's this? Oh my god. On pointer down event. Okay, and specify image. Okay, and on pointer down event, let's finished. Okay, finish. And you can, do we have things here? So you can say scene, hello load scene, or load level. Okay, load level. So build settings, you can either like load level number or load level name. So you will go, let's say, you know, if you want to go from like stage 1. Okay, okay, so it's not additive. What additive means is like it's gonna like import into the scene. So let's see if this is gonna work. Okay, so my game starts and I press start and my game started. Okay, okay, that's cool, guys. So this is done. And one more thing we need to do is we need to go to our scene stage 1. Okay, and we need to go to our player, Playmaker, and player health, and sorry, was that our canvas? Where is this? On canvas, okay, here we go. I forgot it was in the game events. On pointer down event, restart level. Okay, so we can like change this. Okay, so we can like create two different events from this. This goes the restart. Okay, and I will actually make two events here. We call it restart level and main menu. Okay, so I will instead select transition restart level. Okay, so we have a two selection here. Okay, not finished, sorry, delete transition and restart level. Okay, and I will copy and paste this. Okay, and this one I'm gonna say main menu, and here start. I'm gonna actually I will delete this. I will, okay, not delete this, I will just bring here, and I will say load level. What was the name of the level? Build settings, title. Okay, so I will go title. Okay, so if I click the main menu, which is not this one, which should be this one, okay, it will go to the main menu when the game is over. Okay, so let's check it out. So they like, come on, boom. Okay, sorry, I think I just turned off a few things. I need to turn on this canvas thing. Okay, and turn on the bullets. All right, and what else? Yeah, because I was testing something with the project, guys. Sorry about that. So they come, they hit me, one, energy down, come on, hit me, and two, and she is gone. Now the canvas comes. If we go to main menu, here we are. Okay, so our game started. You can like start game again. Now they hit me, and boom, oh my god, as I'm hitting her, let's play the game, you know. So they like, boom, and I'm gone. Now I can like restart the game if I want. Okay, so this is working. So this is like we set up a basic main menu and like a game start UI. All right, thank you for listening. See you in the next class. Bye. All right, guys, now to the cool stuff. All right, so let's set up a joystick for our player. So like when the game starts, instead of using the keyboard, we can also use a joystick. So it's like a, how can I say, like a choice you can give to the player. Either they can use with the joystick or, you know, with the keyboard. And our movement is actually already set up with our joystick when we set this character movement with get access. So if I go to my project settings input, you see these have like the horizontal and vertical these are the buttons, and when you set this axis, this is already set up for your joystick or your game controller. Okay, so let's but we didn't set these fire buttons. Okay, we need to use the get button down and up events for our shooting. So for our shooting, I have, if you remember, I have the get key down and get key up, and this is actually only for the muzzle and the point light effect, the lighting effect. So let me use the here, like get key down, let's use the get button down. Fire 1 is already there, so we're going to use fire 1 for shooting and fire 2 for jumping. I mean, even the name is like fire 2. It doesn't matter, it just refers to the button on your joystick. So we will use the same finished event to go back, I mean to go to shooting, the muzzle, and get button up and same up. Okay, now this is only like flashing this one on and off, And in order to shoot, we need to select our rifle here. And again, here we need to get our get button down. Sorry guys. And bring it down, doesn't matter. And then I will say the fire fun, send event. And here I will say get button up. And the get key up event is stop firing. So this is when it's up. It should also stop firing, the same event. I will copy this because I will have the same here. And now this should be working fine with our game. So let's test it out. I'm plugging my joystick. I'm using like a Logitech kind of joystick, which is compatible with my Mac. All right. So let's control our player first, and let's see if this shooting thing is working. So you see now, and I'm like shooting now. Okay. So this is cool, guys. This is really cool. And now when I export this game, people can play this. I'm now using my joystick. Okay. All right. So like shooting. Okay. So let me stop this. And one more thing is, of course, to set up the jumping. All right. So here I will come to jumping, and I will only here I will use get button down. I'm gonna make this 2 and key pressed. I'm gonna use the same event. Okay. Now, when I use I'm always unplugging and plugging my mouse and joystick, okay? And now I can like run around, jump, and shoot at the same time. Okay, let's check this out. So I can like run, jump, shoot in the air. All right. So this is like oh, he hit me. All right. Okay. So I'm going to like kill them all. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is going fine. So this is working with my joystick, okay? Hope you like this one. And this is like really cool. In the next lesson, let's build our game, to a computer, and let's make it a playable game, all right? So see you in the next lesson. All right, so let's build our game. Okay, let's create a game. So before doing that, I want to show you something. You need to go to let's see if you're around here. You want to go to your build settings. Okay, so you make sure you have your title in the first line, the first order, and the stage 1 is the second, so 0, 1, like this. So for now, this is going to build for macOS. And you want to go to player settings. You want to give a name. Okay, for my name, I'm going to say Volcan Games, whatever. And the product name, I'm going to say Zombie. And the icon, you can create for yourself. For now, I just created this icon for now. And by the way, these are like your Apple TV, this is your Android, and this is your macOS for iPhone settings, okay, if you're going to build for them. And you can set your bundle identifier if you're going for the macOS or Windows, so com.volcan.zombie game, okay, and the version is 1.0.0, is much better, build is 1, okay. Anyway, these are not so important for now because we are testing. So all you want to say is you want to say build, then show a folder, and make a name. Let's call this zombie, okay? And let's save it. So hopefully this is going to build a game that is playable inside our computer, okay? Let's go for it, guys. Let's go for real game production. Just joking, okay? This is not a game. This is just a test game or a prototype that we did actually, okay? So we are waiting a while. It is like standard. Okay, now it's actually like calculating also the effects that we did. You remember that post-processing stacks and things we like added. So it's all calculating them when like exporting the game, okay? All the ambient occlusion effects and everything. So, like you almost got the idea. So you can like go from like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. Like you can like add a trigger at the end of the level. And when the player touches there, if she's in collision, you remember the collision tag we did, just use your imagination, okay? Just try to like squeeze out of as much as you can from what I told you. Like you remember the touches the enemy, this happens. You know, you can do the same, like if the player touches a certain area, a certain object, and then you can make her jump to the next stage. So you can import like a door there. Okay, so it is building now, and hopefully we will have a playable game soon or later. And if you are get boring, if you are get bored with this process, I'm just waiting right now. I'm patient. Okay, I'm patient. I mean, but you can just fast forward this process. I just want you to see the whole process, what's going on. Okay, I'm not gonna stop the video or anything. I'm just gonna wait and talk with you guys. Okay, what else? You know, like I told you, like everything I showed you, just listen to me right now. Don't try to question. I'm just trying to give you as much as I know. Just from the things you learned from me, try to make new things. Okay, don't try to just copy and paste. I mean, of course, I know you did this all from beginning to the end, but still, make your own creations. That's the most important thing, because I mean, I'm sure. Oh my God, what's this? 18, 51, 84. This is okay. This is the thing. All right. This is now. It's actually calculating our post-processing effect. All right. I'm going to stop the video. Actually, this is going to take a too long time. All right. I think enough talking. I'm sure you already stopped the video right now. If you haven't, please do so. Okay. So see you in the next class. We will test our game, okay? The build game, okay? Bye for now. All right, our build is finished. In the folder, this is called zombie. It has the icon here. So now this is like a game playable in a Mac. I mean, you can now upload it to Mac Store, App Store. At the Mac Store here, you can start selling. I mean, you can sell at the App Store, at the macOS app, okay? So I will double click this, and I set up the resolution to 800 by 600 and graphics quality to high, because if I make it ultra and too high resolution, it might get slowed down. For now, I'm going to say Windows, and you can see we have the input here. And all right, so I'm going to I also will plug and play my joystick, all right, and so I will come here, I will say start game. Now I have my full game in here, all right, in action. So you see now I'm playing with my joystick. It's set up. Okay, so this is working. I mean, if you're wondering why this muzzle light wasn't showing really good in my previous lesson, okay. Now I can go around the cemetery. This is all set up, okay. It's because, sorry, I didn't finish my sentence. It's because of, I'm using Unity and trying to play the game. Sometimes the performance might not be really well. So you can press, shoot, or hold and shoot. It's the same, okay? So of course, we can add some more UI elements at top if you want. Let's say it's full screen, made with Unity. So you can add more UI elements at top, like pause game or go to main menu, So that can kill me. So he goes. So why is not shoot stopping? Okay, now he goes boom and boom. Oh God, and I'm on the floor. And now I'm going to restart the game. Now I can shoot them up, okay? So this is really cool shooting game, guys. All right, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so this is cool. Where is my zombie? Here we go. Okay, so this is cool. So if I go up here, how do I get out? Okay, so I'm going to take out the window. All right. So this is it, guys. This is nice. Now we have a working playable game. All right. So see you in the next class. Hope you like this part. Bye. Hi, guys. So, let me play this game while I talk through this. So, we made this nice looking game. we all set up the controllers and everything using no coding, all right, with this without coding. Sorry, my throat. So I just added a few more zombies for you, just while I'm talking to you. So please, like when you are developing a game, just don't copy and paste what I showed you here, like I told. And please just try to be creative and try to use the things that I showed you in some other ways around, like we use the collision event and like the other things. We use collision events in different things, like when she collides the thing. Okay, this is gone. Like when she collides the thing, and you create a new event kind of thing. I think you have like a lot of things in your hands now that you can start creating a game like you want. I mean, you don't have to make like a third person like this. You can make something just going right or left. All you have to do now is worry about the horizontal axis. You don't have to worry about the vertical, which makes your life much easier. All right. And so if I kill this last zombie, my final word will be finished. Okay. So hope you enjoyed the lessons and hope to see you in another class, everyone. Congratulations, you completed the course. Right. See you in the next class and bye for now.